Imagine a gentle breeze sweeping across a hillside. The sun is warm, birds sing softly in the distance. People from all walks of life gather. They come to hear a young preacher with a message of hope. This is the scene of Jesus' Sermon on the Mount, a moment etched in time. Jesus, filled with compassion, sees the longing in their eyes. He knows their struggles, their pain, their desires. He begins to speak, his words echoing across the hillside. He talks about a different way to live, a path that leads to true fulfillment. This sermon is more than just a lesson, it's a blueprint for life, a guide to navigating the complexities of the human experience. In this message, Jesus unveils the secrets to genuine faith, a faith that transforms hearts and illuminates the path to everlasting joy. Jesus speaks about giving. He doesn't condemn those who give publicly, but he warns against seeking praise for acts of charity. True generosity, he explains, comes from the heart. It seeks no reward or recognition. When we give in secret, our actions align with a higher purpose. We give because it's right, not for applause. We give to ease suffering, not to inflate our egos. This is the essence of true compassion. Jesus reminds us that true generosity isn't measured by the amount given. It's measured by the love behind it. It's about opening our hearts to those in need. It's about recognizing the humanity in everyone we meet. Prayer, Jesus teaches, is not a performance. It's not about impressing others with eloquent words or public displays. True prayer, he explains, is a conversation with the divine. It's about pouring out our hearts to our Creator. He offers a guide, a prayer known as the Lord's Prayer. Simple yet profound, it encapsulates the essence of our relationship with God. It acknowledges our dependence on a higher power. It's a plea for guidance, forgiveness, and deliverance from temptation. Prayer is our lifeline to God. It's a moment of quiet reflection amidst the noise of life. It's a source of strength in times of weakness. Through prayer, we find solace, guidance, and the courage to face our challenges. Forgiveness. It's a word often spoken, yet difficult to practice. We hold on to grudges like prized possessions. Jesus, however, challenges this human tendency. He emphasizes the corrosive nature of resentment. Holding on to anger, he explains, only hurts us. It poisons our hearts and keeps us tethered to the past. True freedom, he teaches, comes from letting go. Forgiveness sets us free, both the giver and the receiver. Forgiving others is not condoning their actions. It's about choosing to release the pain they cause. It's about breaking free from the chains of resentment. It's about rediscovering peace within ourselves. Section 5. Fasting, a heart change, not a show. Fasting. Many use it as a form of self-punishment. Others use it to display their piety. Jesus cautions against this outward show. True fasting, he reveals, is an inward journey. It's about denying our physical desires to nourish our spirits. It's about humbling ourselves before God. It's about seeking clarity, repentance, and a deeper connection with the divine. Fasting, when done with the right heart, can be transformative. It can help us break free from unhealthy attachments. It can clear our minds and open our hearts to God's guidance. It's not about deprivation, but transformation. Section 6. Treasures beyond earth, investing in eternity. The world tells us to chase riches, fame, possessions. These things, Jesus warns, are fleeting. They rust, decay, and ultimately fade away. True wealth, he explains, is found in something far more enduring. He encourages us to store up treasures in heaven. These treasures are not material possessions. They are the fruits of a life lived with purpose, compassion, and love. They are the rewards of faith, kindness, and generosity. Our time on earth is finite. Our impact, however, can be eternal. When we invest in acts of love, kindness, and generosity, we create ripples that extend far beyond our earthly existence. We build a legacy that transcends time itself. Section 7. Let go and let God, finding peace in uncertainty. Worry, it's a heavy cloak we often carry. We fret about the future, replaying past mistakes, constantly seeking control. Jesus, however, offers a different perspective. He encourages us to surrender our anxieties to God. He reminds us that we are not alone in our struggles. God cares for the birds of the air and the lilies of the field. How much more, Jesus asks, does He care for us? He urges us to trust in God's providence. Surrendering our worries to God doesn't mean passively accepting life's challenges. It means facing them with courage and faith, knowing that we are not alone in the battle. It means finding peace in the midst of uncertainty, trusting that God is in control. Section 8. The Everlasting Reward. The Sermon on the Mount concludes. The sun begins to set, casting long shadows across the hillside. Jesus' words linger in the air, challenging the crowd to embrace a new way of living. He offers a promise. The reward for following his teachings is not earthly riches, but something far greater. He speaks of a life filled with purpose, joy, and an unbreakable connection with the divine. He speaks of a love that transcends understanding, a peace that surpasses all comprehension. He speaks of an eternal reward that awaits those who seek him with all their hearts. The Sermon on the Mount is a timeless message, as relevant today as it was centuries ago. It's a call to action, an invitation to live a life that matters, a life that echoes into eternity.